Director Martin Irvine joined the Warwick family business in 1985. Since then, he has travelled throughout New Zealand and around the world, sourcing new and innovative designs that will stand the test of time. Martin's new endeavour with Encore takes cues from Warwick's past while looking to the future, with environmentally sound production and recycled materials.
What is Encore? Well, it's repeat performance. And what is repeat performance? It means that we use a minimum of 40% recycled yarn in our product, some of them up to 100%, but everything has to be over 40%, otherwise it's just green tinged, as we say. We know for a fact that 22% of plastic in New Zealand is recycled. The question is, what happens to the other 78%? A lot of it ends up in the oceans. The worst example of what's happening to the oceans in the world is in the North Pacific, where we have the North Pacific gyre. It started as a little patch just off Hawaii. It has now grown to the size of Australia. This patch of garbage is up to 30 metres thick in places. It's a death trap for birds, and it certainly is a death trap, short and long term, for fish. So, with Encore, we looked into what we could do environmentally. We realised the obvious way to go was cotton or linen, but they didn't offer the same benefits for the consumer, and also are very costly to make and use a huge amount of water. So that wasn't environmentally sound. With Encore, it's less expensive to make. It uses less water. It uses far less energy to recycle it because it's already been used. And we're helping, just with a little step, help save the planet and recycle something that really is not a very nice end product. How we achieve this is that we take the raw product, the plastic bottle, and it goes into the factory where it is broken down into flakes. And then the flakes go through an extruding process, a heating process, and are broken down into polyester chips, which is no different to how they look after they've come initially from oil, but this time they've come from plastic bottles. And then they go through a further heating process, extruding process, where the yarn is formed. And that there, as you can see, it's very soft, is the beautiful polyester yarn. And from there, it is spun and put into warps, into wefts in the mill, and then woven into the beautiful fabrics that we have now, today, in our Encore collection. It's only a small step, but if we all take small steps, it becomes a big step. And it's something that we're really pushing ahead with further product and developing, and something that's been incredibly well received by the consumer.